Oh, okay, right on time. Wow. Like 10 seconds before the stream started, I discovered that I wasn't sharing my screen yet. Yeah. It was intense. Okay, cool. Thanks for joining. Hey, we're going to do some coding again today. It's Monday. I had a great weekend without much, if any, code. And yeah, so it's time to just dive into RFC Vote again. People keep asking about Tempest, the framework I've been working on stream as well. It's coming back. It's coming back. No worries. I think we're almost at a point that we can say RFC Vote is stable enough, and that we wanna wait until like the new RFC season begins before we start adding new features, like gather some real input. So we're almost there. There's one big feature I wanted to add still, and that's what we're working on today. Actually, comments for arguments. Let me add this here. Oh, it's all wrong. Yeah, now it's better. Cool. Let's take a look. We have. Oh, it's actually the right one. So we have an RFC, right? And you can vote for it, and you must write your argument if you want to give a vote, and people can upvote those arguments, and the total result here is accumulation of all these upvotes. Basically, that's how it works. Yeah. So a pretty common requested feature is to be able to comment on arguments, which makes sense because we want to encourage people to have meaningful conversations about RFCs, but also about arguments. So yeah, that's what we want to do today. Yeah, that's what we're going to look into. I actually already did some work for this a while ago, but I stopped working on it because there were other features I wanted to look into. So let's take a look here. This is what I have. Basically, the boring stuff is done. So there is a comment model that's linked to an argument, and yeah, there can be multiple comments per argument. I deliberately decided against like being able to reply to comments because that's just going to make a mess design-wise, and I don't think it adds that much value. An important part is that people get notified when they receive a comment on their argument, or when someone comments on an argument that you've already commented on. I guess those are the two main reasons you want to get an in-app notification, of course. We're not going to send emails and bother people too much. Speaking of emails, I've been looking into LinkedIn, by the way. What a mess! What a mess! I've been looking into it as another way of spreading my content, basically. I mean, it seems to be a pretty popular platform amongst PHP developers. So I wanted to look into it, and I'm still doing it. But boy, oh wow, what a mess! Like notification settings, I don't understand how they pull it off, but we definitely want to keep notification settings to minimum on RFC Vote and as easy as possible to use. So yeah, definitely learning my lessons there. Another big thing we still need to add, by the way, is to be able to write a comment, actually, because that's not possible at the moment. So yeah, just a couple of things to do here: sending notifications, writing comments, stuff like that. Yeah, let's take a look at it. First, let me say hello to everyone in chat. Hey, Adrian, you're always here. I appreciate it so much. Jean-Marc again. Bonjour. Still don't know if you're talking French, but here we are. Thomas, hi. And Sergio, you're one of the I can say main contributors. I don't know if I pronounced your name correctly, but thanks so much for all the work you've been doing. So let's take a look at Jean-Marc, excusez-moi. You like the layout of the comments? This is just wireframing. It's no one has been working on it yet, but yeah. Yelmer, hi, that's my cousin. Let's take a look here. LinkedIn notifications is like the spam box unless I'm actively looking for a new job. Yeah. I wanted to join this PHP developer group, so I want a notification when I'm added because I need to get accepted basically. So I need notifications, or I should just check every couple of hours. But anyway, Fabrice, I don't know if that's her name, but here we are. Hi, and Farid as well. Hey, thanks for joining, everyone. Let's dive into some code, right? We want to get this thing. Well, it probably won't be done because this has to be properly styled. So actually, the code that I'm showing is already deployed. It's just not shown on RFC Vote. And that's because I was working on this. And then I started working on the notification settings, like not settings, but like, let me log in real quick. In-app notifications, right? These over here. And I needed those for another feature. So I merged everything and I disabled comments. But for now, I do want to go to another branch, actually, comments, to make sure that people can style this when I'm done with it, basically. Hello, Laurent as well. Laurent, je ne sais pas. Good. So there are quite a lot of. I think the most difficult part here is actually. Oh, I made it wrong. The most difficult part is the UX, because let's take a look here. Do we want to show comments by default or not? And if the answer is no, then will we remember which comment section the user has not collapsed, but the other way around has shown, basically? Or will we reset it every time? We probably want to keep showing it. So what I did, let me show you. It's very simple. So showing comments, yeah, okay, and then I need to go to the card footer here, and then the comments somewhere. I might have actually removed that line. Oh no, here we are. Look at this. So, yeah. So by default, it's collapsed, and then you can press here, and then you show the comments. And if you choose another one, this is actually not good UX, I think. It collapses the other one. We want to fix that. I do think I want to keep this behavior, because if you're a visitor for the first time, you want to take a look at the arguments first. You want like a bird's eye overview of what's going on instead of having to read through all the comments as well. But I do want to make it so that whenever a user like shows the comment section, it remembers that these comments should be shown for the next time. That's what I'm thinking. Another approach we could do is, if a user has commented for a specific argument, we always show those comment chains by default and collapse all the others. Yeah. You see, it's mostly a UX problem, and I'm not the best person actually to do that, but and by the way, Yelmer is asking about notifications still. Yes, take a look here. Issues, unread messages, digest mail, immediately, daily, weekly. That's basically the idea. Monthly, maybe, if people really want that, but I don't see a point in that, but yeah. Yeah, so the idea of these notifications is that we bundle everything in-app notifications and only send emails with digest summaries, basically, so that we don't have to send out emails for everything that happens in the app. We can use our in-app notification center for that. That's the idea. Okay, so back to our UX problem here. Yeah, I'm really not sure what the best approach is. What I do want to do is make it so that showing comments here is an array. Showing comments, and let's showing comments for arguments, something like this. And then there's a click handler here. Show. No. Open comments. Maybe rename these to show comments to keep it consistent. Show comments for argument, and then we say show comments for argument ID equals true, basically. And also do it the other way around. If show comments null, then we will unset. So basically that we can toggle whether we show it or not. So that's that. And then we add a method is comments shown, I think, argument, it returns a Boolean, and it will return, it will say return, it should be this, of course, I'm total noob again. This basically is set, like so. This should be this, and this should be this, and this should be this. Good. Okay. So we have our show comments in our cart footer that will stay the same. Open, no, show comments. And over here, if we just say this comment shown for argument. Oh, it's too bad that I cannot refactor that automatically. Okay, let's take a look here. So now we show this one and we show this one, and both are here, and then we can, apparently nothing happens here. So it's still an issue. Oh, of course, here's my issue. Yeah, good. Like so. Okay, so I think this is better, and now we need to decide whether we show comments by default. And I think maybe it's a good idea to show comments that you participated in. So if a user has commented on a specific argument, we will show them by default, basically. I think that's a good idea. And now we can just add that here. If a user has commented on something like this, right? Argument, return true, probably. Return true, something like this. The problem is I'll probably need to implement commenting on arguments first before I can test that here. So yeah, let's do that actually. We'll probably add a form here, and comments should probably be in chronological order. I think that makes most sense. So yeah, Adrian, he's saying that I should probably show the latest comment. I'm not sure. It's going to be a mess. And I think, but again, I'm not a UX expert here. I think it's all or nothing. So maybe it's even already too complicated to, well, not complicated, but too, what's the word? I don't know. Too complicated, basically, for users to understand why some comment chains are shown and others aren't. Though, yeah, I want to try it out. Hey, people keep waving. Kosei, something like that. Appreciate you being here. Yeah. Let's first focus on adding comments, basically. That's we know how to do that. And it should probably be on the end here, I think. So let's say div and text area. Let me actually search here. We have a component for it, text area. I think we do, but I cannot remember. Oh yeah, it's xform, I think. Xform text area, like so. And then we say wire model, of course, equals. This is actually interesting because we need to detect, yeah, I'm sorry. Label equals write a new comment. Okay, and then we have a button x button, and we say submit. So it's really annoying that I have to click this open every time. So let's go to here. Well, it's actually much easier. Let's just return true here. True. Just for a moment. Like so. Okay, so write a new comment. Yeah, so the thing I was thinking about, we need to distinguish between wire model here, I believe. Because if I write it over here, and I have the same model here, comment body. I think actually you can do something like public array comment input like this. And what if you say it's input dot, and then we say argument ID? Would that work? Let's try it out. Well, so it should look like this. I'm totally unsure if this will work. Would be cool though. I think it would be a bit intuitive. Let's take a look. Oh, it doesn't work. Well, might actually. Oh, it does. Look at that. Cool. Okay, solved. I think this is a good idea. Oh, by the way, comments won't be able to get votes. No, that's taking it a step too far. I mean, comments really should only be used to talk about an argument, and they also shouldn't be used to influence the vote, basically. I'm not sure how well it will work. It's an idea that's taken from another website that Roman was actually looking into. So there is some precedence here that it's a good system, but we don't know. I mean, you won't know before we've tried it out. And I think try out in this case means having a real RFC season and just see how it works, and then we will adjust. But I do want to have this available because people have been asking for it, and it feels kind of like, yeah, it's something we want to do. So yeah. But maybe one more thing here, because you asked about it. Could a comment also be used as a vote? If you make a comment and you think, hey, this is important enough, you should write your argument, right? Or you should address it in your argument. So, hello, people with names that I don't know how to pronounce. They are not weird, but I just don't know how to pronounce this. Belaura, or something like that. I'm glad you're here. And I appreciate you, all of you, waving in chat. I really do. Okay, so we have our wire model, and then we submit. It will be as easy as wire, click, and then submit comment for this argument idea. Yeah. And then we say, we go over here, submit comment, argument. And if, let's take a look here. We need to validate this, of course. If not, is set this input argument ID. Let's just do it like this. Oh, let's say body equals this. If not, body will return for now. And otherwise we will want to comment. Is there an action for it? I think there is. New create argument comment, and we'll invoke it. We'll say argument this user and body. And that reminds me, if there's no user, we also don't want to do this. So if not user, return. And we need to do the same here. If there's no user here, if user, otherwise we're not interested in showing the form, of course, like so. Let's take a look. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, a function with a return time must return a value. Submit comment, this should be void. Cool. Oh, and one thing I forgot here was to this refresh. So by the way, this argument comment action, it already takes care of notifying the right users, and I already wrote tests for that. So that's pretty nice. Don't need to worry about that. Write a new comment. Let's say hello. Say submit, and it's there. Nice. We need to clear our new comment as well. So let's say argument list here. We should unset like so. Second comment, which is entirely possible, right? You can have multiple comments. We do need to add ways of editing, of course, which is a mess. We do need a way of deleting comments and for admins to interact as well. And we also probably need a way to moderate all of this. That's another feature, actually, another issue that's already, yeah, it already exists. Let's take a look. Class. I'm just going to copy this. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, sure. Let's add some margin top as well. Write a new comment. Again, I won't style this, so just want it to be kind of okay, right? Oh, and people are talking in chat. Why to check if there's a user? Because users can, guest users, so non-logged in people can also see these comments. And you don't want to show that form if you're not logged in. Hey, good morning, JavaScript Junior. Glad you're here. And you can also use rules for user and body. Yeah, I know, which I should do. Although, user isn't really a form field. So, but let's say this validate body. No, it should be input dot and then argument ID. It should be required string. That's I think that's it. Let's take a look. Submit. Yeah. I don't know how to change the message, but that's possible as well. It's probably over here. Yeah, second messages. Hey, here we are. So like this. Comment. You're required to write a comment before submitting. Like so. That's gonna be better. Oh, I wrote something. Okay. Well, cool. That's nice. And now let's also put this in another div. Yeah. Weird. Let's say flex justify and, which makes more sense. Submit. Bam. Cool. Maybe disable the submit button. Yeah. I don't know which class I should use for that, but that's a good idea. I'm going to add a note here. Disable when comment is empty. Yeah. Sari will probably take care of that. Oh. Ugh. Like so. Okay, cool. But still, we need, I mean, disabled buttons can be circumvented, so you still need to add validation, of course. So what I'm mostly interested in, let's actually open a new window here. And let's do it like this. Ooh, that's a bit small. Yeah. Let's go over here and log in. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, that's my other account. Oh, of course, I've seeded the database. Brent over here, Brent 2. A very secure password. Ah, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, cool. So we have interface default methods. I think it was this one. Yeah. So let's say hi, submit. So Brent 2 has sure, and now I also have a new notification here, which is pretty cool. From Brent 2, wrote a new comment. I should probably include the comment in the notification as well. Let's just do that right away. So create argument comment, send user message. Wrote a new comment. Yeah, but there's also a back to about the disable buttons. There's also a class I should use, which I don't know. So, okay, so we probably want some kind of stringable class here, actually. Let's do something like this: messages, new comment. Say toString. I think I want to add a proper abstraction for this in the future, because we're going to send quite a lot of in-app messages. Well, abstraction, I mean an interface, of course. Public string message. And oh, no. Yeah, I know what to do. I don't want a message. I want to add a private comment, actually. I just need the argument comment, right? Yeah. Argument comment, like so. And then we'll say return, like so. This comment user name left a new comment on an argument you're following. And then we can say something like this comment body, right? What's this error over here? We'll do it like this. I think that should work, but yeah, cool. This is nice. And then we go user to over here. We say new comment. Let's rename it to message. And we'll say for comment. Let's do it like this, new comment. Okay, and body is string here, so that should be cast without a problem. Let's try it again. Hello, doesn't matter, submit, refresh here. Brent 2 left a new comment on argument you're following. I should convert new lines. That's message card over here. Let's take a look. Oh, here. Yeah, messages are pretty simple. They don't support like any formatting, which is good for now. So new line to break. And then we say like so. Although this probably isn't that good an idea. Because if I were to write something like script alert over here, yeah, not a good idea. I'll just keep it like this for now, and we'll think about proper styling soon. Take a look at the comments here, like the real chat comments, not my own comments. Does Laravel have something like what? I'm not sure what you're talking about. There is still no PHP interface to enforce to string. There is. It's actually the other way around. So, stringable, right? But the thing is, if you implement toString, you already implement stringable without writing it. If I'm not mistaken, something like that. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, they added it so you can type hint on it, basically, so that you can type hints on classes that take a string. So actually, I could do it like this. Body. I could say stringable, like so. That should work, I think. Let's try it out. Submit. And yeah, there we are. So, that's Sari. I still don't know how to pronounce your name, but he's in chat. This is the design guy. I was just talking about you. I'm working on comments here, and I'm gonna need your help, basically. I can fix it. Like, I can get it to work technically, but this needs some more styling. And yeah, I'm at a loss there. But what I'm going to do is, after this stream, going to commit the branch, and would be super cool if you want to take a look whenever you have time, of course. So yeah. But this is pretty cool, right? There's one thing I want to check out. View. Yeah, this is a problem. This view button here, we have the wrong URL. It should link to the argument, basically. Let's send, create argument comment here. So we go to RFC argument, RFC slug, and then we say argument. It's argument ID. Let's send a new message here. So submit. So when I press view, I now go to like over here with this argument, but I want to scroll to here, of course. So where's the permalink? Oh. I actually don't know how that works. User, let's actually go to argument card. Card. Where's ID's anchor link? Yeah, this should be moved to argument. Get anchor ID. Turns a string and returns this. Oh, let's do it like this. Okay, this username and the idea. Yeah, that's better. So let's say argument get anchor ID, like so, and then we can use it in our create comment action as well. Let's do it like this. So action, and then we say hashtag argument get anchor ID, like that. Let's try that again. Oh, I don't know what I did. There we are. Let's go to our notifications once again, view, and we should scroll right to the right place. That's pretty cool. Comments again. Here. Sari is going to fix it already. I love it. You can use Tailwind in the notifications card white space pre. Sir, white space pre. Like, is this the message? Yeah, the message card, right? Yeah, message card. No, card. Message card. Class like this. White space pre. Let's take a look. Whoa. How? Huh? Tailwind. I'm such a CSS noob, but how? This is probably just a CSS property, right? To preserve new lines and spaces within an element. Cool. I didn't know it existed. White space pre. Whoa. Okay. I'm such a noob. Thanks for pointing that out. It turns out I am pronouncing some names correctly. Cool. And hi, Alizera. Yeah, you know, trying my best. So yeah, let's take a look here. We have comments that are collapsed by default, right? Well, when we where are we? Argument list, here we are. No, that's argument list. We had our comment shown here. We have to remove this. So comments are collapsed by default. I think that makes sense. However, I think it also makes sense that when you've commented on a specific argument, the comments for those arguments are shown. I think that makes sense, but I'm not a UX expert, so I will implement it, and then Sari will disagree, and he'll remove it probably, which is fine. So basically, what I need to do is if this user has commented on argument, will return true. Now we just need to implement this thingy over here, and what we'll do, I'm thinking about performance issues now. Give me a second. Oh, something went wrong with the white space, I think. No, okay, not getting distracted. I'm so sorry, Adrian. You know what the thing is? PHP is so much easier than CSS. That's the problem. I can write PHP all day, and it's in 5 minutes I'm done. But then I'm stuck with the CSS, you know. So I'm just going to leave the CSS alone, and I'm going. I hope Sari is still here. There's a problem here that I don't know how to fix. Has commented on. So this is just return this argument comments. Argument comments is probably comments. Oh, there is no relation here, but that's easily changed. Argument comments has many. Look, it's a return return. This has many. Has macro argument comments. Yep, it's just coming naturally. Argument. Oh, I need to generate my IDE helpers. Argument comments. There we go. Contains a function, something like this. Argument comments. See how easy it goes. Argument comment, and then we say comment. Ooh. If I can write it, would be pretty fast. Argument ID equals argument ID. Look at that. And then we refresh, and we go to the right spot, of course. There we are. So we refresh. I've commented on this one. It's open. I didn't on this one. We can click it open. We can write something. There we go. And it just works. You know, that's the thing about PHP. It's easy. But then I have to fix white space here. And I'm at a loss, you know? See? I'm telling you. white space pre-line should fix it. Okay, let's try that. I mean, coming in here and telling I'm doing a CSS stream. Yeah, white space pre-line. Here we are. And you know, it's fixed. But this is the thing about CSS, right? You just have to know it, which is not true, of course. I'm just a CSS noob. Thanks for helping out. Nias, you're new to the stream. We're doing just some PHP, you know? We're not doing CSS over here. No. We're writing a little bit of Tailwind, yes, but that's not CSS, right? Is it? I'm not sure. Right? Same for Jean-Marc. Merci. But like, really, I'm going on a little bit of a rant here, but this is really kind of frustrating to me because the PHP side genuinely is easier for me than the CSS stuff. I mean, I could learn all of it, but it's not really... The thing is, I can learn the classes and I can learn the codes, right? But I cannot learn how to properly style something. Maybe I can, I don't know, but I don't have like the eye for it. I don't know if you could say that in English, but in Dutch we say you don't have an eye for it, right? It's just not my thing. So yeah, I struggle and I spend more time on stream writing CSS and I'm very sorry. Full stack, yeah. Didn't we agree on in the Twitter community that full stack isn't what we want to associate with? But I don't know. I remember something like that. Anyway, good times, right? Good times. And look at what we're building. It's pretty cool. I'm actually going through my head now. What should I add still? Being able to remove comments. Yeah. That's probably the next step. And again, you know what's difficult here? It's not being able to to make these buttons. That's easy, right? It's just a couple live wire components. We've already done that. The difficult part is how will I style these things so that they look decent, you know? Because I will just plop some buttons here and I'll be done with it. And in all honesty, I'm very serious now. This is actually what's like taking away my motivation to work on it. The front end stuff. Yeah. Timestamps. You know, I can do timestamps. Take a look at this. I'll copy this. I don't know where it's coming from. I go to here. And where are the comments? Comments somewhere. I'm in the argument list. Should I be comments? Here we are, comments. And we just say something like, it's a span. Oh yeah, something sent at. And then we say message. No, it's comment. And we're done. It's refreshing. I don't know why it's taking so long. Oh yeah, look at that. But see, this doesn't work because we still need to style it. And I don't know how. I'll probably move it over here. But then again, we're doing CSS. Oh, it's perfect now. Yeah, let the community make it shine. Hey, let's be real here. I'm so thankful for how far we've come. Let me go. Okay, this is going to be streamception, but it's okay. Let me go over here. Let me show you something. Oh, there's a Tempest. PHP annotated, right? Live. Let's take a look at the very first iteration here. Look at that. This is what it looked like. Did I add arguments? No, I should probably go to the next stream. Hang on. Continuing to work on the art. There I am. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Server errors. I don't know. I'm looking for like a good example here. But you know, if you were with the streams, you remember what it looked like. It sucked. Oh, here, of course. Look at this. Beautiful. Look. I'm so genuinely, I'm very happy with what the community has been doing, because I mean the technical side is, it's not all that difficult actually. It's making it look nice. And now people are commenting in chat, and I'm like, let's take a look here. Just an idea. What if we deal with these comments as GitHub discussions? I feel that adding them right there on the same page can get messy. That's actually a very, very good idea. We should probably discuss. I'm going to make a PR, and we should discuss it over there. I prefer and believe more in the separation of knowledge. As backend for the code and front for the visual side, but that's just the opinion of an old, well, 50 isn't old, right? But thank you. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Something in the right corner. Adrian is remembering it. Let me see. Yeah, GitHub discussions. Oh, it's messy. It's decided. Sari has decided, and he's of course he's right. Yeah, okay. So we'll provide a new page that shows the comments. We'll get rid of everything here, and yeah. So you realize, I mean, I'm not kidding. I can throw away most of what I did now, which is totally fine, of course. Look at this. Gone. Argument list. Comments shown. Gone. Submit comment. Gone. Show comments. Gone. Get rid of it. All of it be gone. Input. Go away. Showing comments for arguments. Go away. The thing is, something I noticed when working on this Livewire component is there is like the danger of Livewire components growing too big and trying to do too many things in it. So yeah, this is better. It is better. It's a great idea. And yeah, we're going to build it. Let's just build a page that shows the argument with its comments. As easy as that. And you know, that's mostly PHP, so you know it will be done in 5 minutes, right? Let's go over here. And let's first add a controller here. Let's say argument comment controller, something like that. Arguments comments controller. Look at me, CSS boys. Argument comment controller. Here we are. Invoke. We'll say it gets an argument, which we're going to show. So return a view. Argument comments. Should I use a dash here? Comments probably. And we'll say argument equals argument like that. There we are. We'll create a view. And this is front end side. I don't want to deal with it. Let's add a route for it as well. Where should I put it? RFC argument comments. And then we say argument comments controller. Should be comments. By the way, while I'm doing all this PHP stuff, did anyone notice a difference? I asked last stream and no one told me. I know, yeah, well, my cousin, he texted me afterwards, so I know he knows. Don't say anything, Jelmer. I think he's texting me right now, but I'm not looking. Let's go over here. Okay, and then we say comments over here, yeah. Argument footer, card footer, something like this. Comments, yeah, and instead of being a Livewire component, we'll just say it's a link to action argument comments controller. Ooh, class, please, yes, and we'll say argument. Like so. Let's refresh. Arian, I don't think that I should be doing that, honestly. I'm dreading it, to be honest. I could do it. I mean, I should. There's a migration guide that you can follow. So 10 comments. Take a look.
You know, it works. All the PHP is written. It's all frontend now, right? Arguments. Here we are. Argument title. No, argument body. Yeah. It's not my problem anymore. I do want to add some stuff, of course. Let's go to argument list. Let's go to RFC detail, actually. Let's copy over some of these things. We need highlight, yes. We need this. Let's do it. No. Let's do it like so. And comment components and comments, please. And then we need some kind of container. We're doing CSS again, I know. And then we need an argument card, which argument? It was over here, right? Markdown, tutorial, vote bar, argument list, of course. Over here. We say something like this, and we also say read only. I built this, I know it works. Is editing, is confirming, delete, argument, RFC is argument, RFC, and user is, I'll probably inject it as well. Okay, I needed to write a little bit more RFC code, PHP code. User. I'm still struggling with my microphone and my keyboard, right? Let's just do it like this. RFC, argument, RFC. There's a reason we're doing it like that. Hey, okay, and now, a couple lines of code. I forgot to remove the comment. By the way, that would be a good idea to have Sari as a guest here. Look at this, for each. And then we say argument, comments as comment. And for each. And then a div that should be styled. I'm going to say comment, user name. Let's say something span, right? Class is font bold. And then we'll say comment. Oh, no. You know what I should do? Class. Let me see if I can remember. It's something with pre-line, white space, pre-line. Yes, comment body. And of course, let's not forget comment created at format, year, month, day, hour, minute. Look at that. Perfect. Kind of. This code, what? What's wrong with my code? Why add component and not X? That's actually a good question. That's just because I've been doing it for so long this way. I should probably refactor it. Yeah, because I think it's just X layouts dot base, I think. But I don't want to be bothered with that. I don't want to do any front end, man. Oh yeah, with my white space, right? I'm a pro, I know. Cool. Okay, so now I should build that form again to add a new comment. I'm going to do that off stream, by the way, because I have to leave in a couple minutes. But okay, I think, you know, this isn't any time wasted because we went down a path and we discovered that it didn't really work out. And now we're just doing it the better way. And yeah, I like that. We should add some data here, like it's on this RFC, right? Maybe even the vote bar on it. We can do all of that. But I think we arrived at a better a better solution in the end, which is great, which is why I'm doing these streams actually, to learn from you. And of course to become a front-end pro. I know. So what I'm going to do for now is commit all of this. And I've been told I cannot use whip anymore. So add a first draft of commons page. We'll commit and push. Takes a while. It's scanning my code for errors, which it doesn't have, of course. But for some reason, things are very slow today. I don't know what's going on. Don't forget about, okay, this is a PHP thing, eager loading. You're absolutely right. I don't know what's going on here. It's super slow. I'm going to push. And then let's take care of eager loading. RFC, well, we can just say load. So commons user is one I remember already. Let's take a look. Argument, commons user. Yeah, that's about it, I think. With the RFC, you know, it's you can easily we can easily debug that if we go to app service provider, like so. We uncomment this line. Argument on argument vote. And where is that coming from? Get arguments votes for RFC, which comes from the RFC policy. I don't think this will be an issue actually. Let's double check with the debug bar. Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's see the difference. 16 queries, 25, and you see all of them are the same. Yeah. Let's triple check just to make sure there are still a couple. User dot arguments probably. Nope. User load arguments and argument comments as well. Argument comments. I think. Nope. Where is this coming from? User line 96. One 96. 97 actually. Get argument votes for RFC. Yeah, which is in the RFC policy. Okay, let's I'm not sure where that is can votes. Which is used where? Vote. I don't know if there's an easy way to discover where this template is used, but I think it's in card vote. We pass in, it's the user, right? So I think I know what's argument votes dot argument. I think that's the one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then we can rid of this one. Yes, and this one. Yes. Okay, good. And then I think we're done. Yeah, looks fine. Cool. Okay. Let's commit. Thanks for the reminder, Adrian. That's indeed, it's a front end, back end thing. Proper eager loads. Push. Yeah, this IDE looks like an IntelliJ project. That is because it is. It's PHP Storm. A stream with Yelmer would be better. I don't think you want a stream with me and Yelmer. Believe me. Believe me. What I forgot. Composer QA. before pushing, but it's still a feature branch. So, ooh. Oh, there's something wrong with my stringable. Take a look at that. Except for parameter body of callable send user message has been. Oh, but I thought stringable also accepted string, which apparently doesn't. Let's get rid. Accept verification request line 34. String. I want to refactor it anyway, but ooh, what am I doing? Body, yeah, that should be fixed. Arguments controller. Let's take a look at it over here. Method. Invoke has no return type specified. It returns a view, my friend. Ooh, a view, something like this, I think. Let's actually make sure it's the right RFC controller. So view. Yeah, of course, it's not the right class. Good. Cannot call method on null. Hey, good. See, I like static analysis. This would have been a bug. And return type with generic class has many does not specify its type. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to user and I should do it like this. Over here, and we say argument comment like so. Let's run QA again. And we're all green. Nice. Commit fix ph p stan. Okay. Pretty nice. So, well, we made some progress, and I'm looking forward to seeing some people help me with the front end here. I'm not looking at anyone in particular, and I'm super thankful for anyone who's pitching in. I really am. I really am. It's been so great, and I'm so much looking forward to being able to use. Accept yours. To be able to use like all of this. In the first real RFC season, right? I'm just going to push force. Force. Because no one is committing on this branch. Like so. Cool. Yeah. The last big feature, I think. Lots of other small things to be added as well. But yeah, we're making progress. We're making progress. Pretty cool. Still, no one has told me what changed in the past 2 streams, but I'm not going to say anything, and Yalmer is not going to say anything as well. So, yeah, we'll have to see. People are complimenting each other. Very nice. Thanks, everyone, for joining, and thanks, everyone who's contributing. Really appreciate it. And looking forward to the next stream. Don't know when it's going to be, but it will be here when it's here. Thanks for watching. And again, yeah, share about the project, share about the YouTube channel. I appreciate all of that. I will see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye.